What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some Rimhammer, the End Times, with the Empire and the Dawi. Now, Josh has the Belt of Ardor now. I got the patch put in for that. Look how fast he is. Let's go check how that's mucking with the dude's stats. So what it does is it increases his global work speed, and that generally makes him faster at everything he does, and that's going to be phenomenal. I also added an Empire armoire. However, I need to add a patch to actually make the beds use the armoire for improved rest. So it's going to be a little bit for that. Next time, perhaps. I released the magic items, and I released the Dawi to Steam. So if you're playing this stuff or playing the magic mod, you will now get the magic items popping up for quests and whatnot. They do not yet, or they won't be craftable yet, because that's an Empire thing. I also came up with some more proper research for them. So you can see I kind of broke them apart into categories: basic, intermediate, and advanced, and just did what made sense in terms of the power of the item and how much effort it was to make and that kind of thing. So that is taken care of. It is fall here in our mountain castle home, and we are busily researching recreation for Empire, which they can build their own telescope and a loot. After that, I might do a Dawi recreation thing. So I'm going to put research in here, armory in here. I'll get rid of a bunch of these weapons. I might use normal shelves for the armory. The shelves I made are too restrictive. However, maybe not. We'll see. What else do we have going on? I spend way too much time working on this. Do we have meat? We have a shit ton of meat, and it is frozen, so that's good. And as soon as I get this smooth, we'll get that taken care of. Josh is going to be a beast when it comes to work now. Those belts are pretty... Let me see if I can actually show you what it takes to make one. So the Belt of Ardor, I deem that to be intermediate. Now you can't see what it takes to make. It takes a lot of work, though. And as a wizard uses it, it consumes their magic pool. So they're going to spend a fair bit of time running back and forth between meditating and constructing / crafting. So it kind of makes sense. So that's how the faith relics work as well, for the faith pawns. But anyways, I'm going to let this cruise. We're going to make some progress, get this stuff taken care of with Josh's super speed, man. And we might as well get Empire benches on this side. So I'm going to start working through the Empire furniture, because it seems like... Oh, shit. This room's not big enough, dude. I might have to mine out another wall here so I can get my chairs in there. I was hoping to get 2 of each bench in here. Whatever. I'll think about that. Well, we finished recreation, so I'm going to go ahead and make a loot. And I do want Josh. He's the best one to do that. That'll give us a loot to play. We also need to get on to some Dawi research as well. Let's do recreation for the Dawi. They can build a horn. We're going to want a few different types of musical instrument, because it's flavorful and fun. Alright, and then we can do the smoothing over here. I bit the bullet. We have to... Look at how slow of a miner George is. Jesus, George, you're terrible at that. Why bother? Almost looks like George isn't doing anything. Bio. Mining 1. Health. Oh, yeah. She's in bad shape. Go do something else, George. You're clearly incapable of this task. Over here I can smooth. So, yeah, this wall was going to remain. So that's alright. We'll just have a little bit of a bigger space than originally desired for the... or intended for this. But I think it'll work just fine. And now I can actually move this. They're going to be stepping over stools when they walk through here, but it's fine, right? This stool can be reinstalled over here yet. Alright, I still need to get the workroom. So I decided to make the armory and all that stuff so I could... Oh, why is this in here? I want the troll hearts in here somewhere. Storage. Okay, that's fine. The loot was finished, so let's go install that somewhere for some recreation. I'm going to make some bigger, proper Empire tables in here as well. I don't know where to put it. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's put it up there. And eventually we'll get a Dawi horn and all that jazz. They're almost done with the smoothing here, which is fantastic. And then we can start putting shelves in there too. This we can reinstall somewhere in there. Can you actually move that for me? No. Oh, takes a dwarf to move the frickin' thing. That part drives me nuts. There. That isn't what I wanted. Josh. Reserved by Nataziel. Well, we'll get to it eventually. Some Dawi allies have decided to visit. Hopefully these trolls don't get feisty on them. Feels like there's a decent chance of that. There's trolls everywhere right now. Select all trolls on the map. We did slaughter a few. Yeah, there's 3 total. They will probably go for these guys to consume them. Hopefully these Dawi can hold their own. I don't think two Dawi could take on a single troll, but if you're playing on the tabletop game, that's a definite no. Alright, Nataziel with the slow ass. Alright, good. We finished that wreck as well. Now there's our loot. Haven't seen anybody play it yet. So we don't need another loot, but what we do want is a Dawi horn. Don't want that out of gold. Don't want it out of gromroll. Silver, uranium. We're going to make that out of steel. Let's see if I can catch somebody playing it at some point. I added some custom sounds for it. Eclipse. Look at that cool image I made. Stone Troll Revenge. Hey, they killed it. Very nice. We'll take that guy. I don't know. It must have attacked them. They attacked it back. Oh shit, someone was just playing the loot. The horn is really loud. It'll reverberate around, but the loot, you have to kind of zoom in to hear it. Not kind of. You have to zoom in to hear it. And I did some mining over here to kind of clear out this area for where the Dawi are going to go. I want double doors leading into the Dawi recreation room. I think that'll be pretty sweet. This does give us a new type of recreation. The Empire, or there's a music recreation, so shared by all instruments that I've made. So the Beastman horn, which this is actually the unfinished image of, but oh, well that's definitely wrong. Unfinished steel dwarf horn. Oh no, that's actually right. The Beastmen have a drum. The Dawi have a horn. The Empire had a lute. Relations. Oh shit, they're fleeing? Fleeing from what? Bloody troll eat them? Did one of them go down? I have no idea what's going on here. Log. I don't know. Maybe one of them died somewhere? Ah, balls. They got killed by a troll. Well, this is our fault, really. We're going to bury that dude as an ally. We're going to hunt this troll. We'll attack immediately. We really shouldn't let one person go out there and do that, but there you go. Reinstall this over there. Now we need to make double research benches. That'll actually get us through everything we need to do much quicker. Do I have the material for that would be the next question. Maybe try and do one of each type of stone because it'll make the room look stupider. James. Gathering stone bread. That troll's going to gather your face and eat it, James. As predicted, the troll is pissed off. Restock, can you down the bastard? He's injured. That's the only reason I sent a single pawn over here. Alright, you better run. Trolls heal really fast. Nataziel. Get out of here with your magic. So, since they heal... Oh my god, why is that dude going so slow? Break north. Break north. Nataziel, quick. Well, it is bleeding. Oh shit. I need to slow it down a little bit. Can you hit him with the gleaming arrow? Yes! Alright, you keep leading it on. Don't miscast. That is such a cool sound. Well, I didn't kill it. It did seem to slow it down a little further. What else can you do? Not a damn thing. You have any new magic you can get? No. Alright. We have a troll alert, people. Come out here. Alright, Zazzle, you have a bow. You have a big axe. I need you guys to do some damage to this troll. You come over here. You can start shooting it. Can you cast that gleaming arrow again yet? You get close to it. Ah, there you go. Finish the bastard off. You might be able to eat troll meat, but I don't think so. I think I made it human-like. And that seems to make sense. Hopefully they didn't damage its heart, so we can collect that. Yes, build that grave for our ally. And I need you to come over here and get this person buried for me if you... Come on. If you would. Prioritize hauling. Why doesn't it say burying? I think we need to make this critical. I do this all the time. Well, I spent forever trying to figure out why I couldn't bury the body, only to realize that somebody else had the grave reserved with a Skaven body. I felt like something was broken. That happens all the time, right? How are we doing for meat? We have a fair bit. Alright, I did get these built. I think we're going to build some other... Oh, look, there's our Dawi horn. We should install that over here, too. Nobody's playing that loot, huh? Can I force somebody to? In dev mode, you can. Oh, somebody play the horn right away. Maybe I don't have something working right with the loot. I guess I'll figure it out. I swear I tested it, though. I could uninstall this for a while and see what happens, but... Whatevs. We'll get there. That's why I'm testing this mod. Okay, it's just a migration. We don't have to go kill the beavers for the billionth time. Well, we have got a quest here. We could get Armor of Vitality and Plasteel, or a Wand of Resurrection ×2 and a bunch of silver. Let's jump to this and see where these guys are at. Cheers to the patrons. Captain Rogan, George, Bo, Wyatt, Resock, Arkin Invictus, Zazzle, Hemlock, Mike Ferrero, Natazio, Dimitri Rura, Kid Garrett, Chew on Disc, Excelsior, Shiggy, Cobra, Samurai, Viking, Brandon, Tyrant, X, Typhios. Where the hell are we? We're down here. It's really not that far away. The next issue is... Oh, we have to kill our animal. It's starving. The next issue is it's winter and we don't have food. It'd be nice to come do this too, because we do get some crappy sapphire earrings worth $200. I might wait for this quest to get close to expiring and then accept it, and hopefully we can do it in the spring. Cobra, Samurai, Viking, Brandon, Tyrant, Tafios, Alexander, Michael, Rakestraw, Dirtle Dave, Cornel Boater. I don't remember where I ended off on the patron list. Just in case. Shiggy, Excelsior, Chew on Disc, Garrett, Dimitri Rura Kid. Ah, shit. Oh, you hear that? That's the loot. Let's go. How's that? Alright, it does work. Fantastic. If you're zoomed out, it doesn't. I'm going to turn up the volume. It's the horn is really loud. It's supposed to reverberate throughout the dwarven holds. And that's about what it does, dude. And I got some clothing stuff set up. We didn't really have enough space. This is a downside of this type of shelf, because while it can hold a stack of shit, it can only hold a stack of the same exact thing. So we still have some blue fur Dawi pants laying around. I have to figure out a solution for that. Maybe we put those shelves somewhere else. I also need a place to put buildings that we aren't currently using, and it is starting to get really cold. We're gonna need more braziers this year, I can tell you that. Because we've used a bunch, and most of our... Oh, shit. Let's, animals... Slaughter that dude. Any wild... Oh yeah, there's a bunch of elk. We have a fair bit of meat yet, but if we hunt all those, it'll last us till spring, assuming they don't wipe us out. And maybe we make another storage room back here. I was hoping to put some bedrooms about too. I like the Empire buildings being outside, but turns out we just don't have a lot of room for that right now. There's that Dawi horn getting blown. Well, the trolls strike again. We really should have killed these dudes when they came on the map. Zazzle, we're going to need you over here, partner. And the troll's going to be way faster than this dude. Okay, maybe not. Ah, come on, Zazzle. Hit the bastard. Alright, now it's pissed. He did nothing but make it mad. Keep plugging it. Oh, God, they're strong, too. It's bleeding pretty good, but we're going to run around this grave, I guess. That's 3 hits. It hasn't slowed down yet. Get it in the leg, you bastard. Wing it. Uh-oh. We're going to have to... Okay, now I think it's slowed down a bit. Shoot it in the back. Ah! Stupid ass. Well, you might as well come this way now, dipshit. How'd he get you? Did he bite you in the head? He's got a bruise. Okay, not too bad. Oh, it hit his armor. You see that? Bastard. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so that didn't go so well. Somebody come get this guy too. Well, that could have gone better. Anytime I hear that cooking noise, it sounds just like an infestation, man. It scares the shite out of me. I'm really packing these rooms full, but space is kind of at a premium. I'm going to open all these up at some point. And I was working on another zone over here, and I did something really dumb. I'm not putting doors in yet, so... And I need some doors in there. Maybe I'll put this one here and cancel this one. I might make a little airlock. Hide in room for Zazzle, because he's a tortured artist. Restock 2, where you tended. Alright, James. Where are you at? We have a dude that's injured from that troll you're carrying. I have a stack of troll hearts, though. That's the plus side. Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of blocks. I did some mining out here because we're short on material. So we also found some uranium over here, which is good. I need to make another shelf to hold uranium. You end up with so much sulfur and saltpeter. It's just insane. But eventually, they blast through it all. Alright, good. That's done. Make sure my cleaning zone is set. It doesn't look like it is over here. Oh, it totally is. Alright, nice. Well, we're getting there. Despite winter, we have a shit ton of potatoes, meat. Everything's nice and frozen. I think I'm going to put like proper castle walls on the outside of what's going to be the main keep. I think it'll look way cooler to do that. I guess we should cancel this because we're not going to be exposing that anytime soon. I left this triple walled apparently. I don't remember why. We are getting our doors to hopefully keep the inside clean. Oh shit, it's really cold in here. Let's install this too. Do you guys, how is your room? It's because this is wide open to the elements. That's the issue we're having here. We're also going to need more of these. Well, we have some wood now. I could almost start making some regular Empire doors just to show those off a bit. So this one's a sturdy door. This is just a cheap Empire door. Let's make some sturdy doors inside. I'm not going to go too nuts, but I'll put a few in. It's a storage area. It doesn't matter, right? Okay, yeah, so this zone is... I'm trying to get this cleaned out. That was the goal, so I could get all the work stuff moved in here. One issue with these huge rooms, you can't keep the damn things warm, man. I need to get the hearth made. Maybe I'll prioritize that next. We can also make a crematorium. I just don't want to make it in the middle, so I think we'll put that over here. It does take a lot of wood to fuel. There's those doors. Those were made by Dino. He is way better of an image dude than I'll ever be. I made this one, but his stuff's really legit. He hits the style perfectly of RimWorld and Warhammer, and I can't really compete with that. So this is going to be the Dawi hangout room. What the hell happened there? Somebody couldn't reserve... Oh, I got to make a note on that. That's actually my error. Sometimes you don't check to see if something's reserved and then somebody else tries to play it, but it is reserved. Since we got all of our doors put in, the inside is significantly warmer. This area is struggling despite 3 braziers. You gotta be shitting me, man. Is it lighted over here? Let's go see. Yeah, this one light does the job really well. I tried to make a Dawi horn. I tried like 4 times. I gave up and made that. My loot turned out awesome though. Check that thing out. Some things I nail. Some things just, I don't know. I suck at, I guess. Alright, so anyways, we're going to carry on. This is going to be specifically for buildings. Look at Josh go. The Belt of Ardor is boss, man. His light isn't quite reaching all the way across, but it's helping everybody in there. I could put a candle in there, and God knows we probably have enough animal fat around, which we are reserving for candles, but it's fine. One thing, if I put a hearth in here, it's going to heat this room up, and I don't really want that. I don't know. That's an issue. They look awesome. And, I mean, they are, right? Oh, they will be. I haven't made them yet. Next, I was going to do beds next. I took a decent stab at it, but I wasn't happy with it. So then I decided I'd start over. Everybody's freaking idle here. That's bad. I'm thinking about another wood room, but the wood is staying reasonably there. Let's, this is kind of going to be a weak spot. Alright, why don't we, do we have granite? Yeah, we have some granite. Let's deconstruct. You know what? We can actually make this out of slate. You can hear that horn going off, that's for sure. Empire. Alright, castle wall is what we want. Slate. The Dawi would insist that that kind of stone matched the mountain behind it, right? Alright. Somebody getting on top of that before we all freeze to death? So I am pointed out these little rooms would make really good temporary prisons. And I think that's a fantastic idea if we end up in a pinch. So I'm going to finish it off so that we can make it, remove plants, make it look like a prison if we need to. We can just pop a bed in there. It's going to be damn warm, but better than being, I guess I'd rather be 80 than neg 10. Generally, I prefer colder weather, but it comes a point we're going to need more braziers in these bedrooms. Why are these ones not working as well as these ones? Are these, maybe these walls provide better insulation? I don't know. Slept in the cold as a son of a bitch. We're going to end up burning through our wood so fast. This room is pretty stinking cold. So I castled up the outside. We're going to put a big gate here. I'm still going to have to do something to keep that thing double walled, but I don't know what. Let's check the strength. So if we had a smoothed wall, it's 500. If we have a castle wall, it's 780. That's quite an improvement. Well, the research benches are being used now. That's nice. I'm doing some Dawi research, obviously. Still need to finish clearing these rooms out. I built a bunch of extra shelves. We have so much textile laying about. Gets to be a major problem, especially if they don't combine at all. I guess you can muck around with the individual settings, but the way the textiles are constantly coming and going, it feels like kind of a waste of time to do that. Oh, I gotta do something though. We have to make that room. I guess we're just gonna do 8 more shelves over here, and then that's gonna be that, right? We need somewhere to put components too. Some of the stuff we can put on shelves in the workroom when we get that finished as well. And that'll be worthwhile. We'll put a steel shelf and a plastic, one of each in here. We have enough space, I suspect. This, I wanted a nice Empire double door. Let's go look at our structure. So 2x1 Empire doors. Steel. Yeah, we have a ton of steel. Let's pop that in there. Finally get that room closed off properly. And I might want to consider new bedrooms. It's been quite a while since we got a new pawn. Alright, I was working on that because I wanted to make some Dawi ceiling lights. And these should be refuelable with fat. So hopefully, I mean, they still will use wood, but they should also be able to use animal fat because the theory is that there's candles in there. Alright, now we can get some Dawi tables and stuff put in. It's pretty cold in there despite everything. I don't know where all the cold is leaching in from. It's a little frustrating. More braziers must be in order, I guess. Well, anyways, if you're enjoying, leave me a like. Everybody's like idle as shit. We've come a long way. I'm going to record one more episode before I do any more work on the mod. And then next time I should have... I'll probably try and sort out the bed stuff next so I can use the armoires I already made. Again, if I'd added the patch, I would just start building them now. Get rid of all these other dressers. But, not the case. Why is no one cleaning? You don't have shit to do and no one wants to clean? Fucking boners. Oh, there's that loot. That's fantastic. That guy's really good at playing the loot. There's my door. Alright. That's it. Leave a like. Helps me out. Leave a comment. Please consider some support, man. I put so much into this shit. I don't know. I'm getting kind of burnt out, too. In all honesty, I've been working on it all a little bit too much lately. But next time, we'll carry on. finish this Empire castle. Before I finish this playthrough, I am going to try and have the Empire endgame in place. So we do need a series of legitimate security in place, but it's going to be a little while. I'm having fun. I'm trying to test everything I've added, so that's one of the points of this playthrough, actually. Keep testing Empire stuff, and Dawi have had a lot of tweaks recently too, so you have to stay on top of it, especially as the game evolves. Anyways, that's it, guys. I'll see you all next time.